Howdy, friends. Welcome back to the Eclectic Sam YouTube channel. Welcome to my eclectic corner of YouTube, where I predominantly talk about selling on eBay, reselling in general, thrifting, and things like that. But from time to time, we may give you a little story about history or things that have happened to me. And hopefully, eventually, we'll get to start doing some traveling and some general vlogging. If you haven't already, you see down below that subscribe button. Hit that. It doesn't cost you a thing, plus it helps me out, and it gives you the ability to see what's coming in the future. Today I thought I'd do another one of my what sold videos. Been busy, hadn't posted a video in a while. Been working on the house. If you want to go back and see the video where I talked about I'm going to start redecorating, but part of that is cleaning up. So, bachelor's house, I'm having to clean stuff up. But let's get into the eBay sales here. Let me tell you what we sold here recently. First up is a cookbook. It's called The Pastor's Wife's Cookbook. It sold for $5.99 plus shipping. And that came from a collection of books that had just been stacked up over a while. That might have came from some family pieces or something, I'm not sure. But I don't have a history of purchasing that, so it came free somehow. And that sold for, like I said, for $5.99 plus shipping. Next up is another one of my models. These models are selling down pretty quick. Going to be out of them pretty soon. This one was a 68 Camaro Z28. It sold for $5.74 plus shipping. It was an auction item, like I'm doing all my models. That one didn't sell for very much because it was in pretty bad shape. It had been put together before. It was one that I had bought a while back to restore the model myself, but never got around to it. Next up is another one of those models that I was surprised how much it brought. This was a NASCAR truck, Chevy truck. It was just a plain white truck. It didn't have any logos or anything. It was meant to build the way that you want to build it. But it had several bidders on it, and it got up to $42 plus shipping. So that was a real good sale right there. Next up is a little Lesney or a Matchbox super fast little truck, fire truck. It was $4.99 plus shipping, and that came in a lot. Like I've said before, I only paid like 25 cents, 50 cents for the small little Matchbox size cars. So that was another one of those. It's only a couple of bucks that I make off of those, but they're quick listers and good fillers to get your numbers up. So, if it's something you're interested in, you ought to look at the little car bags at the thrift stores and so forth. Next one, y'all remember the little fidget spinners that were popular for like 2 months? They were everywhere. Then all of a sudden they were everywhere and they weren't selling. This is a lot of fidget spinners. They were limited edition. There were only 5,000 made of each color. The big YouTuber Roman Atwood has his brand. It's called Smile More, and these were little Smile More limited edition fidget spinners. I bought several of them to resell because it was big at the time. I thought they were going to last a little bit longer, but I did already sell one set of them for, I believe it was like $150. This set didn't sell, so it finally sold for $79.99 plus shipping. And that went global shipping. I think it went to Canada. I'd have to double check. No, this went to Austria. So I was glad to get those out of the way and sold. Next up is another model, believe it or not, 1937 Ford convertible. This one sold for $7.99 plus shipping. It didn't sell for much because it was painted and it was missing some parts. This model right here is funny. It's a 1937 Ford pickup. Sold for $949 plus shipping. The funny thing is, I had originally listed it for $999 plus shipping as an auction, but I didn't get any bids on it. So I was like, shoot, I just want to get rid of it. I relisted it at 99 cents plus shipping, and it sold for $949, 50 cents less than what I had originally listed it for. So don't give up on your auctions. If they don't sell the first time, either relist it as a store item at the price that you think you need to get for it, or relist it at a lower auction start. 9 times out of 10, if it's something desirable, it's going to sell. The next one is a 1967 Slacks Auto Parts from Gainesville, Georgia, just right down the road from me. Parts Pup magazine. Now, these little Parts Pup magazines are something you should look out for. Usually probably at yard sales and stuff like that. What they were joke books with pin-up pictures in them and everything that were not sold, that were given away at auto parts stores. They were all the same. They did one a year, but the Parts Pup company would sell them to the parts stores with the parts stores' names on them. So you could find one for Joe Blow's parts and one for Joe Bob's parts, but it'd be the same book, just the name on the top of it would be different. But that sold for $14.99. Got several more of these because my father used to work in the parts business. Next one is a little Lefton, new old stock Tabby Cat. It sold for $9.99 plus shipping. I bought a case lot of these, brand new old stock, and I think I've got one more left. But they sold real well, and I paid like 50 cents a piece for them, so that was a real good purchase. I've had them for quite a while, so it took a while to get rid of them. I think there was 8 in the case, something like that. Next was a model that I was surprised didn't sell for very much. So, you know, items that you think are going to sell for nothing sell for a lot, and items that you think are going to sell for a lot sell for nothing. That's a weird thing about auctions. But this was a 1/8 scale, which is pretty big. It's about that big. Harley Davidson Heritage Softail. It sold for $13.50 plus shipping. And that was basically a brand new model. Nothing had been done to it whatsoever. Last up, I sold a pair of shoes. Shoes are weird for me. Everybody else does real well with them, but it takes a long time for me to sell shoes. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but this is a pair of Florsham wingtip dress shoes. They sold for $24.99 plus shipping. So I was glad to get those off my shoe shelf here. They had been there so long I had to dust them off. Y'all know how that goes sometimes. But that's sales that I've had for the past couple of days. And for you folks that are long-time watchers of my videos, you're probably still sitting there thinking, okay, get to the elephant in the room. Yep, I shaved it off. I was ready for something different. I'll probably grow my beard back, but doing this made me think of something related to eBay with changing. Don't sit dormant. If your sales are going down, if your sales are staying the same, if you're not growing in your eBay business, think about changing what you do. Change what you sell. Don't stick to one item. Change how you list things, when you list things, how many things that you list. You know, varying things that you can set up and just even the minute little things can help your business grow. You know, I've said in the past, one thing that I've done, I'll sell something for a while, you know, I'll specialize in one thing for a while, and then I'll move on to another thing, specialize in it for a while. And that was good at the time because I was learning different items when I moved to a different type of item. Say, going from die-cast cards to baseball cards to clothes. But the one thing that I learned, if I stick to one specific thing, you eventually get dormant, and you get bored of what you're doing, and B, it just, even if you're keeping the same thing all the time, your sales can plateau out. So think about, if you're not doing it, learn about a multiple amounts of things and list everything that you can. Like me, I sell anything. When people ask me what do I sell on eBay, I tell them I sell anything that's legal that makes me money. And if I don't know about it, I'm going to learn about it. So take those words and to heart, and you know, don't be afraid to change how you do things to make things better for you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. I really like to have more subscribers, build my subscriber base up. Trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers where you start making money on YouTube. Of course, that's not the reason why I'm doing this. I'm just doing it because I enjoy it. But also, comment down below any questions, suggestions, or if you want to just say hi, I'll say hi back. But until next time, my friends, I love you. Bye.